How Congress MP Rahul Gandhi has been fact-checked by his own party in Karnataka over his vote chori claims. A statewide survey released by the Siddaramaiah-led government revealed that a majority of citizens believe that elections in India are free and fair, with trust in EVMs on the rise. A total of 5,100 respondents were surveyed across 102 assembly constituencies, covering all 34 election districts in Karnataka, representing rural, urban and reserved constituencies across the state's 4 divisions: Bengaluru, Belagavi, Kalaburgi and Mysuru. According to the report, 91.31% of respondents across divisions agreed that elections in India are conducted freely and fairly. This survey that comes at a time when Karnataka government has proposed holding all the future panchayat and urban local body polls in the state using ballot paper, citing alleged erosion of public confidence in EVMs. This survey that has also been dismissed as Rahul Gandhi's allegations that the Election Commission of Engineering mass deletion of opposition supporters from voter lists before the 2023 Karnataka election.
The figment of imagination of Rahul Gandhi that every time they lose elections, they blame the voters, they blame EVMs, they blame Election Commission, but there is only one person to blame whenever Congress loses elections, that is Rahul Gandhi. Earlier, the Congress realizes that that's better. And now, the faith of the people is also restored because people now know that the claims made by Rahul Gandhi are baseless. Therefore, they have to now probably pick out another new issue to stay relevant in the media.
Before we cut across to my colleague Nagarjun Dwarkanath on the very same, let's also listen into more responses coming in. But before that, of course, the story that is certainly getting bigger. People who have shown faith in EVMs, this as the Congress is bent upon pushing the fact that EVMs are not trustworthy, they are being manipulated. That is why vote chori is happening for this very reason in Karnataka. We are now seeing that when it comes to the local polls, they are opting for ballot paper and not EVMs. However, this has come as a huge contradiction, especially with the BJP going all guns blazing against the Congress, saying that the people trust EVMs, but it is the Congress that wants to spread misinformation, that wants to create doubts when it comes to free and fair elections in India, when it comes to the integrity of the Election Commission of India. Rahul Gandhi has been fact-checked by his own party in Karnataka over the vote chori claims. This statewide survey that was released by the Siddaramaiah-led government, this has happened in Karnataka, and citizens who have voted in favor of EVMs, saying that they trust EVMs, they believe that EVMs are free and fair. And remember, a whopping 83% people who have voted in favor of EVMs. A total of 5,100 respondents who were surveyed across 102 assembly constituencies covering all 34 election districts in Karnataka, representing rural, urban and reserved constituencies across the state's 4 divisions: Bengaluru, Belagavi, Kalaburgi and Mysuru. Let me take this to my colleague Nagarjun Dwarkanath joining us on the broadcast. Nagarjun, it's a catch-22 situation for the Congress, especially in Karnataka, given the fact that the people say that they believe in EVMs, but the Karnataka government that is pushing for ballot paper when it comes to the local polls.
Well, that's absolutely true. This post the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, the Karnataka government and with the Chief Election Commission here, Mr. Anbu Kumar, had commissioned a survey about EVMs, not just EVMs, about the whole process of election as well. And this was taken up around 100-odd constituencies, assembly constituencies in Karnataka, in Kalaburgi, in other districts as well. And Kalaburgi has given the highest number of votes in terms of the trust on the EVMs. 83 to 85% of people in such assembly constituencies have said that they trust the EVMs. They feel that the election process was fair. And remember, this post the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, and now the BJP has latched on to this whole survey report, saying that why is that the Congress is accusing the centre and the Election Commission of, one, vote chori, and number two, not having trust in the EVMs when the Congress loses election. And remember, Karnataka is governed by the Congress party. Now, leader of opposition and also the BJP state president here in Karnataka, Ashok and Vijayendra, have targeted the Congress party and directly Rahul Gandhi, saying, what happened to your vote chori allegations when the data speaks differently?
Oh yes, absolutely, Nagarjun. And there we see how it is an all-out contradiction. It is the people in Karnataka versus the Congress in Karnataka. In fact, Rahul Gandhi, who has been fact-checked, the Karnataka government that is pushing for ballot paper in the local polls. But the people say that EVMs are totally trustworthy, and that is a sign of free and fair election. Now, what exactly has this survey really revealed? Remember, this survey has happened in Karnataka. 5,100 respondents that were asked the same question. They have shown trust in EVMs. In the Kalaburgi division, the highest went to 94.48%. In the Mysuru division, 88.59% respondents who voted in favor of EVMs. Belagavi and Bengaluru division, again 83.61% people who voted in favor of EVM. So primarily there you see the divide, where the people believe that it is a free and fair polls. In the Kalaburgi division, 94.86%, in Belagavi division, 88.86%, Mysuru division, 87.16%, and overall in the state, the numbers have stacked up to 91.31%. The people are saying EVMs are trustworthy, they trust the Election Commission, they trust the fact that it is happening in a free and fair manner, but the Congress trying to push the narrative otherwise, saying that EVMs are being manipulated. I want to come back to you, Nagarjun, to say that, the Congress has been going on saying this for months now. But one can't possibly change the mind of people or brainwash people, because if they're really putting out all the details there, the people don't believe them. The people are saying that EVMs are totally trustworthy.
Well, that's absolutely true. Then there are two things: that the Congress seems to have failed the narration of the whole of EVMs being rigged and tampered during the election process. Maybe that has not reached the people, or people genuinely believe that this narrative of the opposition party in the center and across India about not having fair elections have not reached the ground. So the data that has come up right now is says not just the 80-odd% or 90-odd% people who have agreed with EVMs, but there are also columnists strongly agreeing, where there's large number of people who have said that they have no inch of doubt and iota of doubt on this whole EVM process and election process instead of Karnataka and across India. Also, remember that recently the cabinet had discussed about how there needs to be a ballot paper put in place during the local body elections going further in Karnataka in 2026. But now the data is giving us a different picture, that the people in Karnataka have given a thumping agreement, or they have given an endorsement to the EVM, saying that they believe in this whole process of going to the polling booth and pressing the button in the EVMs, and saying that this might not be rigged. And that's what the data is speaking. Now, the BJP has directly targeted leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi, saying that what happened to your whole narration of vote chori as well as EVM tamper. Remember, many in states when Congress lost in power, they in fact blamed the EVMs, and now the Congress government here had commissioned this survey, and the data speaks differently.
Nagarjun, keeping a very close eye on how the story develops and how does the Congress change its position or does not.